Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 1, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 2, Chapter 39, Description of the fight between Vishnu and Daricha in the Shiva Puran. Om Vakritul Mahakaya Suryakutisam. Nirvignam Kurivisam Kamisur Megatantaiva. Hariom Tatsat. Brahma said, in order to do something beneficent to Kusuva, the Lord Vishnu, who is favorably disposed to his devotees, assumed the form of a Brahmin and went to the hermitage of Daricha. The preceptor of the universe, Vishnu, resorting to deception for the realization of Kusuva's purpose, bowed to the Brahmanical sage Daricha, the leader of devotees of Shiva, and spoke these words. Vishnu said, O Daricha, O Brahmanical sage, engrossed in the worship of Shiva, O unchanging one, I am soliciting a boon from you, which you will please grant. Brahma said, Daricha, the most excellent of the devotees of Shiva, thus requested by the Lord of Devas on behalf of Kusuva, immediately replied thus. Daricha said, O Brahmin, your purpose has been understood by me. You have come here on behalf of Kusuva. You are the Lord Vishnu in the form of a Brahmin due to your illusion. O Lord of Devas, O Vishnu, thanks to the grace of Shiva, the past, future, and present, everything in the three periods of time is known to me. I know you to be Vishnu. O observer of good rites, leave off your disguise of Brahminhood. You have been appropriated by King Kusuva of wicked intellect. O Lord Vishnu, I know your favoritism towards your devotees. Cast off this deception. Assume your own real form. Remember Shiva. If anyone is afraid of me, in view of my being engrossed in the worship of Shiva, you will please tell me, bearing in mind the true state of things. With my mind drawn to the memory of Shiva, I never tell a lie. I am not afraid of devas or demons in the whole universe. Vishnu said, O Dadicha, of good rites, all sorts of fear are at an end for you. Since you are actively engaged in the worship of Shiva, you are omniscient. You will please say for once that you are afraid. Obeisance to you. At my behest, please hear with Kusuva. Please bear with Kusuva, the leader of kings. Brahma said, even after hearing this request of Vishnu, the great sage Dadicha, the most excellent of the devotees of Shiva, laughed and said fearlessly, Daricha said, I am not at all afraid of anything, anywhere, at any time. Thanks to the power of the Pinaka-wielding Shiva, the Lord of Devas. Brahma said, then, on hearing the words of the sage, Vishnu became angry. He lifted his discus and stood as if he would burn the excellent sage. When hurled upon the Brahmin, the terrible discus became blunted in the presence of the king, thanks to the power of Shiva. On seeing the discus blunted at the edges, Daricha smilingly spoke to Vishnu, the cause of discrimination between the existent and the non-existent. Daricha said, O Lord Vishnu, formerly the famous terrible discus, Sudarshana, was secured by you with great effort. That is the auspicious discus of Shiva. It does not kill me here. O Lord Vishnu, furious at me, you can endeavor to hurl all the weapons such as Brahmastra at me one by one. Brahma said, Vishnu, on hearing his words, thought that he was only a man devoid of virility, and hence hurled at him all the weapons. Thereupon the devas of crooked intellect rendered help to Vishnu, who was engaged in fighting with a single Brahmin. Indra and others, partitions of Vishnu, hurled with force their own different weapons from all round on Daricha. Taking a fistful of kusa grass and remembering Shiva, Daricha of adamantine bones and self-control, discharged it against all the gods. O sage, thanks to the power of Shiva, the fistful kusa grass of the sage became the divine trident, equal in potentiality to the fire of the god of death. That trident of Shiva nature, blazing around with the lustre exceeding the fire at the close of the yogas, wanted to burn the armed gods. All the weapons hurled by the devas, of whom Narayana and Indra were the most important, bowed down in reverence to that trident. Bereft of their virility, the heaven-dwelling devas fled. Vishnu, alone the foremost of those who make use of Maya, remained there, but he was afraid. Vishnu, the Lord, created out of his body millions of divine beings like himself. O celestial sage, those Vishnu Ganas of heroic power fought with the single sage, Daricha, identical with Shiva. Then, withstanding the entire host of Vishnu Ganas, Daricha, the most excellent of the devotees of Shiva, burnt them all in the battle. Then, in order to confound the sage Daricha, Vishnu, clever in the use of illusion, became multi-formed. In that body of Vishnu, the most excellent Brahmin, Daricha, saw thousands of devas and living beings. There were crores of bhutas, crores of ganas, and crores of universes in the body of multiformed Vishnu then. On seeing all things spread there, Daricha, the son of Chayavana, spoke to Vishnu, the all-pervading unborn Lord of the universe, eulogized by the whole universe. Daricha said, O long-armed one, cast off this illusion. On consideration, this is only a sham appearance. O Vishnu, thousands of inscrutable things are known to me also. I shall give you a divine vision. You will see in me the entire universe, including you, Brahma and Rudra. You shall then be alert, Brahma said. After saying so, the saintly son of Chayavana, of body fully infused with the brilliance of Shiva, showed the entire universe in his body. Remembering Shiva in his mind and laughing fearlessly, the intelligent Daricha, the most excellent of the devotees of Shiva, spoke to Vishnu, the Lord of Devas, thus. Daricha said, O Vishnu, of what avail is this illusion of yours, O the power of mantra? You shall give up this illusion and fight in a straight manner. Brahma said, on hearing the words of the sage, the fearless Vishnu became angry with the sage who had been infused with the brilliance of Shiva. The gods also rushed to the aid of Lord Vishnu, who was desirous of fighting with the sage Daricha of great valor. In the meantime, Kusuva of noble contact came there. He prevented the motionless Brahma, Vishnu, and the gods from fighting. Even after hearing my words, the defeated Vishnu did not go near the sage, nor bow to her. Kusuva, who became agitated and distressed, went near Daricha, the great sage, bowed to him and requested thus. Kusuva said, O leader of sages, foremost of the devotees of Shiva, be pleased. Be pleased with Lakshmi's consort, who is difficult to be perceived by the wicked people. Brahma said, on hearing the words of the king, on behalf of the Devas, the Brahmin Daricha, the storehouse of penance, blessed him. Then, on seeing the Lord of Lakshmi, Vishnu, and others, the sage was angry. Remembering Shiva, he cursed Vishnu and the Devas. Daricha said, let the gods with Indra, the sages, and the Lord Vishnu be burnt in the fire of the anger of Rudra. Brahma said, after cursing them, he looked at Kasuva and said, O leader of kings, a Brahmin is worthy of being respected by Devas, kings, and the best of other caste. O leader of kings, only Brahmins are powerful and influential. After saying thus, clearly the Brahmin entered his hermitage. After venerating Daricha, Kasuva returned to his abode. Vishnu also returned to his region, and the Devas to their respective places. That place became a sanctified holy center named Staneshvara. Persons making pilgrimage to Staneshvara will attain the Sayujya salvation with Shiva. Thus, I have briefly narrated the dispute between Kasuva and Daricha, and also the story of Brahma and Vishnu, who were cursed for being without the support of Shiva. Whoever recites this portion containing the discord between Kasuva and Daricha can conquer premature death. After death, he attains Brahma's region. If a person recites this section and enters the battle, he need not be afraid of death at all. He will come out victorious. Footnotes. (333). It is a mythical weapon causing infallible destruction. It is so called because it is presided over by Brahma. That is pertaining to the Brahmastra. Okay. (334). The legend upholds the supremacy of the Brahmana over other castes. (335). Staneshvara or Stan Visvara is mentioned by Bhanabhata in the third Uchvasa of the Harsa Charita, writing in the first half of the 7th century. The earliest notice of this place by a foreigner is found in the record of the Chinese pilgrim Huan Xiang, who was the contemporary of King Harsavardhana. The city is identified with the modern town Tanesar in Karnal district, Haryana state. It derives its name from an ancient temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Prananatam Vyom Veshwanatam Jagannatha Om Kapura Karam Karanavartaram Sansara Sarmushika. Om Tuya Mata Chapita Tuya Bandusha Chasaka Tuya Vidyatra Vinam Tuya Sarva Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.